Hello everyone, my name is Morgan and I am one of the piercers here at Spider Right Body Piercing, located at 179 Elm Street in Manchester, New Hampshire. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we have been asked to limit client interactions, and usually after every fresh piercing, we go through an aftercare speech to ensure that you know how to take care of your new adornment. But again, in order to honor the social distancing recommendations, we have made this video instead, which will be sent to you at the end of your piercing, and you can always refer back to it if you need anything at all. So without further ado, here is our recommendations for caring for your fresh piercing. The first thing that we like to tell everybody is that it is your body doing all of the hard work healing. The soap and spray are great, and there are other things out there to keep everything nice and clean, but it is your immune system that's doing the work for you. Extra fruits and vegetables, staying hydrated, extra rest, anything to boost up your immune system will help to heal your piercing up quicker, which is ideal for you. If you don't add these things into your diet, it's not going to be detrimental. However, it might just slow the healing down for you. Two things that veer you off healing the most. Number one is going to be touching your piercing. Fingers bring germs, germs bring problems, so keeping your hands off is going to be big rule number one. The second thing is going to be moving the jewelry around, whether that's you playing with it or it just getting caught, snagged, or bumped. The less of those two things you do, the better, and the easier everything will go. Unfortunately, the world that we live in is full of germs and bacteria that will try to irritate your new piercing, and that's why we recommend a sterile saline spray and a mild fragrance-free liquid soap. For the shower, we recommend the mild fragrance-free liquid soap. Mild because it's brand new skin and we just made it a second ago. Fragrance-free because fragrances contain alcohol and can dry out the piercing. And then the most important is that it's liquid soap instead of bar soap. Bar soap just collects bacteria from the bathroom and it's not something that you want to add to a fresh piercing. So like I said, mild, fragrance-free, and liquid. The soap is going to be the very last thing you do in the shower. Right before you get out, after you wash your hair, face, body, everything, take a small amount of soap, lather it up between your fingers, and then just gently apply it to the piercing. Then rinse all of those suds off. I stress doing this last because if you get out of the shower and there's still dirty water or shampoo in your piercing, it's not clean anymore and it's very counterproductive to the healing. So make sure you do this right before you get out. When you get out of your shower, you want to dab your piercing dry with a clean paper towel instead of your bath towel. Bath towel has a lot of lint, bacteria, and those little loopy bits of thread that might get snagged or caught. A clean paper towel has none of those things and is also disposable. So quick dab with that, toss it away, and you are good to go. This is kind of like your big reset button and will get you off on a good start for your day. Over the course of your day, I do suggest that you carry a little Ziploc bag full of clean Q-tips along with a bottle of the sterile saline solution. Every single time something comes into contact with your piercing, you're going to want to clean it by taking some of the sterile saline, just completely saturating a Q-tip, and just gently cleaning around the piercing. I tend to recommend to my clients that you should do this a minimum of 4 to 5 times a day, and then add that additional cleaning anytime something comes into contact with it. So if you do end up messing with your piercing 20 times a day, you do need to clean it 20 times a day, okay? The old wives' tale of needing to spin or twist your jewelry because it will get stuck is complete nonsense. Please do not do that. If you do notice that the jewelry gets tight, it's simply your body forming a scab around the jewelry, which is blocking out the germs and bacteria from getting inside. By breaking that scab, you promote bleeding, scarring, extra long healing, a bunch of things that you don't want to deal with, and you won't if you just leave it alone. The very last thing we like to tell people, when you go to sleep, you're pressing your head up against that pillowcase. Sometimes bacteria can build up on that from your head, hair, and face. You want to make sure that your sleeping surface is nice and clean. So take a clean t-shirt, put it over your pillow. You get one night of clean sleeping out of the front, flip it over, you get another one out of the back. Turn it inside out. There's 2 more nights of clean sleeping out of the same piece of clothing. That way, when you're going to sleep, you're pushing your fresh piercing up against a nice clean surface every time. Other than that, the key things for your new piercing: keep it clean, keep your hands off it, and leave it alone. Everything should heal up fine for you. If you do have any additional questions, obviously feel free to contact us. We are here to help. If it's a new piercing, if it's an old piercing that we did, or if it's a piercing you didn't even get here, we will do our best to ensure that everybody has happy, healthy piercings to the best of our abilities. Thank you everyone so much.